Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to this channel, Things That No One Tells You. I'm Jessica. Thank you so much for being here with me. I hope you're doing well. I'm going to start by sharing with you a message from your guides. Discover what message they have for you, what you need to hear right now. Scorpio, wow. And we get this card, right? It's like act with logic, act with discipline, act with truth. And if you need to make a strategy, do it because your guide is your wisdom. Yes, your truth, the truth. In addition to that, the card of an emperor, meaning you are a leader. I see that many people trust you because you are someone who acts with logic. You are a rational person. And I see that you are a very intellectual person. That's why I see that people trust you a lot. This makes you a pillar. It tells me that you are a pillar for people who feel great stability with you because of that intellect you have, because of how responsible you are. They feel protected by you. Well, that's your energy. Many responsibilities from what I'm seeing. Well, a house, a business, or a company is being an obstacle for you. We could say a stone in the road. Because if you have to collect an inheritance, if you have to sell a house, if you have to leave a house, or if you have to leave a business, I see that there are material matters there that you don't want to lose. So not wanting to lose what you have there because you earned it yourself with your sweat, with your effort, I see that life changes. And if we're talking about a house, it speaks of making a renovation. If we're talking about a business, it speaks of renewing the business. If we're talking about a company, it could mean transferring that same company or creating more companies or more businesses of the same kind. And it tells me that the financial aspect, if you have to make an investment or if there's something you have to lose in order to move forward, it's like a change needs to be made there. And I see that you're resisting that change, either because you need to invest or because you might have losses. But I see that this is being harmful to you because that change is necessary, as I'm telling you, because life moves forward. And well, we must keep moving forward. New times are coming, new trends, new technologies, and one must stay renewed, right? And I see that this for you is a situation that, as I said, for whatever reason, there's an obstacle there. That renewal is what's becoming complicated. Well, you are a water element, obviously, and you are a mature person. Therefore, you can handle this situation with intelligence. So logically, a change must be made, either selling a house, modifying a business, or closing one and opening another. Logically, then, it's about looking for solutions and resolving with wisdom, with calmness, and reflecting deeply on this to see things clearly, because I see that you don't want to have problems. So the change of house or the change of job is being that obstacle because you don't want to face problems, meaning you are in your comfort zone. You feel fine, you hold on to what you have, and you prefer not to move from there because it gives you security. I don't see you aspiring for more. A new project, a new job, a new course of study. I see that it would be something very successful. You have great ability because I've seen you. You are like a king all the time, like a king and like an emperor. You have great capacities to do whatever you want. Moreover, this card tells me that you can trust because there is a business opportunity there, an opportunity to make a change, an opportunity for a new project. And if you focus on it, you can build a very solid foundation, very solid for your future. It may be hard, and you may have to keep renewing yourself, yes. But I see that you're going to have a great achievement. I see that the perseverance you have is what will lead you to great success. Therefore, these fears you have or this attachment you may have here that makes you prefer to stay here rather than make a change because at least you are in your comfort zone. I see that this change would be very positive, more than you can imagine. And it tells me to listen to yourself. It tells me that you are a person with a lot of intuition. Listen to yourself. Go deeper into this. At least take the time to delve into this because it is something very authentic. That desire, that motivation, that come on, I'm going to do it, and so on. It is like, yes, starting again, but you have the capacity. Come on. Don't tell me otherwise. Because I see that you are a firm person, a stable person, a mature person, a super intelligent, intellectual person. How could you not be able to achieve this and easily awaken that fire that is within you? You have a spiritual team that is constantly with you, and you are also a person with great abilities. with gifts of knowing how to be patient and stay centered. You have your spiritual team there with you. Rely on them, because there is something that, even if you don't want to see it, has already ended. There you are receiving a calling. You must answer that calling. And with trust, even if you don't know where you're going, because your destiny is not where you are or in the situation you are in. Your destiny is something totally different. The Ten of Swords always speaks to us about destiny. When you find yourself in a loop, call your guides, ask them to give you clarity. But I see that here something is coming to an end, because this is already hitting rock bottom. It reaches a point where your soul is asking for freedom. Please, let's make a change, because this can no longer continue like this. It's unfeasible. Good. I can see that you're going to be expanding your business or moving to live in other lands, taking trips. I see that you will be in communication with people. I see movement. I see that you are indeed going to rise and begin with firm awareness. There is something you have already been considering for some time, and there you planted a seed. That seed is starting. It's going to start growing, and you will be reaping its fruit. So a moment of expansion is coming for you. Yes, you are going to move, either because you take your business to another country, or because you go to work in another country, or because you have a business and start expanding it to other places. But I see that you will be working a lot, dedicating much of your time to your work. I see that you will achieve great results. I see that much abundance is coming for you. We've already seen that it will take some time, but I do see you very focused on this, with the attitude of, I have to do it, and I will. And that's exactly the right attitude. I have to do it, and I will. Moreover, you are a very skilled person who knows how to pay attention to small details and works hard to make things happen. And they will. Of course they will, and with great success, because we've already seen it. I see you there with strength, moving forward with determination, that fire that Scorpio was missing. That fire comes out, that confidence, that charisma you have. And I see you advancing with power, giving yourself the value you deserve, even though you already know it. And I see you moving forward with an extraordinary vision. Many people will seek you out for advice. And look at the card we have here. I see that you are going to be a person who inspires many others. And also someone who nurtures, because the Queen of Wands together with the Empress says that you will inspire, you will nurture, you will create that beauty, that brilliance, that light you have, that passion, and you will spread it to everyone around you. So just imagine how wonderful that is. Here we have the energy of Libra, Scorpio, and Aquarius. We also have Gemini, Cancer, Pisces, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and Virgo. Let's see what intentions the person of interest has toward Scorpio. You will know how to solve everything, and people will be paying attention to you more than you can even imagine. As for what intentions this person has with you, well, they want you to give them information, to nurture them, to share your light, to give them your knowledge. This person has the intention to love you, to care for you, to protect you, and also to be nourished by what you give, which already tells me that there will be a relationship and a harmonious balance, because there will be an exchange of giving and receiving. I see that everything will be flourishing, and that is the intention this person has, to love you and to be loved by you. Truly wonderful. Look, at the bottom of the deck we have the Ace of Cups, meaning intentions of inspiration, of inspiring and being inspired. There is a seed there. I see that it is a very fertile seed, and it tells us that this person fully trusts you. And I see that this person sees that you can help them grow and care for them with much love. They trust you 100%. For this person, you are a great blessing. Now let's see what interest Scorpio has toward the person of their interest. You are a very loved person. Very loved as well. Well, I see that you no longer want problems. You want to come out of lack, to move out of difficulties, to leave behind that hard moment you've been through, because you may have been experiencing a sense of scarcity, a feeling of abandonment, or of not being enough, when in reality you are. I see that there was a bit of missing motivation there, and your intention now is to get out of this energy of doing the same thing over and over again, which only creates emptiness. You need action. You can't stay still, even if it's your comfort zone. You need to move. You need to feel alive. And that's why what's coming into your life is something extraordinary, something that will make you feel as you truly deserve. I see that you're going to defend it fiercely with all your strength until the very end. A well-deserved victory is coming your way because you are someone who stands firm. When you go after something, you don't stop until you achieve it. And that's your intention now, to move out of this energy. Here we see Virgo energy. Now let's see Scorpio's immediate future. Look, at the bottom of the deck, I have the Ten of Cups card, which already tells us that you're going to be, wow, you can't even imagine it. You're going to be flourishing. And that in your relationships, that same wow, that blooming, that feeling of well-being and comfort will be reflected. Everything will be flowing smoothly, like walking through a garden of roses. I see that in your environment, everyone will be noticing this. In fact, the star is with you. I see that a fresh breeze is coming, fresh hopes, a desire to feel free, a desire to enter this new path. And well, there begins that I free myself from fears. I free myself from burdens and expectations I had here, and I open myself to new paths. In that great leap of faith and in that fresh energy, those new hopes. And in relationships, as I said, you will be doing wonderfully because that enthusiasm, those desires, and that fantastic energy you will be feeling right now. I see that you will transmit it to others. You will attract. You will be in an energy of attraction. You won't be chasing. You will be attracting. There you have it. I hope it was useful for you. Thank you very much for joining me. See you in the next video. Thank you for listening and understanding the message. Excuse my disorder. Goodbye, and see you soon.